Hey, what's going on, guys? It's AfroLegacy and welcome back to the second channel where today we are checking out the Reactors of Nerdcore Cypher by Dean featuring Shwabadi, xFayze, Nina Hope and more. I am very excited for this one. I know I'm a little bit late, but I knew I still at some point had to do a reaction to this because this is a special one. This is a good one. For those of you who don't know Dean, he is a reactor in the nerdcore scene, becoming a pillar in the nerdcore scene actually with all of the content he does and the amount of artists he highlights over on his channels and all of his socials. And he put together this little reactor cipher because while, you know, nerdcore obviously has all of the incredible artists making insane music, reactors are just as important to this community, so him putting out some of these reactors to highlight for this project, I think's really fun. I think it is great. It's a mix-up of, you know, just reactors like Dean himself and other nerdcore artists that do reaction content, like Shwabadi, like Nina Hope, so I can't wait for this one. As always, the original video link will be in the description. Please check out Dean. Like I said, one of the pillars in the community in my eyes at this point in time. He makes such great content everywhere. I always love seeing his stuff. And let's run this one, because it's 7 minutes! So, I gotta get through this. Whoa! And we got, oh, okay. And we got a bunch of producers on this one. Wow, Dean pulled out all the stops for this. Red Rod on the audio, yep. Okay, yep, okay, here we go. So Dean, Rev Rob, Darnell Bradley's Reactor, xFayze Reactor, Austin Simon, I recognize the name? I believe as a reactor as well. Amethyst Witch, Tape Hat, who I absolutely love. Reactor, Nina Hope, Reactor, Shwabadi. Yeah, okay, cool. And Shaky on the visuals, okay.
NERDCORE veteran, I'm running up the game, better work for a letterman. Talk another shit, but you know that I'm the better man. Keep your top 10, I'm the OG gentleman. Load these specimens, please understand, I'ma speak it with clarity. Giving y'all chances, but this ain't no charity. Still front and center and stand here with these, y'all still riding my wave, so just get off your knees. I'm big stepping in this bitch, Krakatoa when I walk way and do big shit. I blew up every niche, I go up in the pitch, so bet you can catch it all live on Twitch. I'm the greatest in the game, way I stare at the peakness. Walking with a stick in my bread or on my penis. Come up on the scene and I'm staying on the screen. It's pretty fucking easy when you're me, better peep this.
I don't... What does that line mean? What does that line mean? You know, Dean isn't a rapper, sorry. So, you know, I was enjoying the flow and vibes of this one for, I assume, one of their first properly written and recorded verses. What does this line mean? Keep round my penis. It's a sandwich? Why are you referring to your dick as a hot dog, Dean? Because, you know, I was liking some of these lines. Blow up every niche, obviously nerdcore is, despite the millions of views this scene can get, still is a niche in YouTube. Catch it all live on Twitch. Dean does a lot of reactor streams and everything, so you can see it all over on there. What does...
The pitch so bet you can catch it all live on Twitch. I'm the greatest in the game, way I stare at the peakness. Walking with a stick in my bread or on my...
I don't know what that line means. So we're gonna move on.
Penis, come up on the scene and I'm staying on the screen. It's pretty fucking easy when you're me, better peep this.
Yeah, okay. I like this. This beat is very nice, first of all. But, you know, for one of the earliest verses of someone, that was nice. I like how that was written. I like the flow of that. It was very clean to follow.
Get the old and dirty, I'm a nuclear reactor. When I go off at 'em, they gon' split before disaster. Your boy is in his element, you get knocked all down. Fuck your status, no more bellies churn, then they fall out. Roaming through this shit, taking over, you think I'm Julius. Took your bitch, rubber up, and I'ma make a fluent in experimental physics. How I got a rasp so when my fuel rod hits you, radiate throughout her menstrual. Damn. These comics big blue, sad to get rough to watch men run bags while you step with a crush. Get disassembled, snap back, still left in the dust. Bitch to your doctor, man hadn't projected enough. This is that big boom, that fucking up your stomach with no end to. That latent think you safe until you remember where you been to. That spin it back around and hose you down until your friends droop. That been through, that got you in that box without the dig room.
Oh, okay, okay, there's the end of the verse. Okay, sure. Darnell. I really like Darnell's voice. I think Darnell's got a really good voice. And also, Darnell does have his own music channel as well. I don't think I've seen many uploads on that channel recently, and that might just be me missing some stuff, obviously. But I really like his voice. He's got such a good voice for delivery. I did go into this thinking this would be about reacting to stuff and having a lot of reaction bars. Obviously, Dean had like the Twitch bar and stuff. So Darnell sort of just went off script completely and was just spitting, which I do like. It's just not what I expected. But I also don't know how many more times you can talk about reacting to someone else's content as a verse. That doesn't sound, you know, that sounds that sounds like you're glazing artists a bunch if your whole verse is just about how you're reacting to their stuff. But you know what? We move with it. I do like this beat. Opening verses are clean. Oh, okay.
I guess they gotta see to believe what the young boy would achieve. All the hard work put in behind the scenes, all the pain he don't really let him see. So we just let him speak. Never later, I'm up after hours. While my haters sour, my life gets sweeter. While my haters chatter, while my haters louder, I kill the feature. 1,000 knows, but I make sure thousands know. A path of highs and lows and hyperpose. I'm cold and frozen, most think it's just how it goes. Know your boss and open doors, the heat and flows to see it's yours. He did his chores to reach these heights, and now he soars. They see he's more, yet see before they never see his lord.
Oh, that's the end of the verse. Okay. You know what? Going into this, like I said, not everyone on here is a rapper. There are going to be weaker verses. Unfortunately, I couldn't say I liked this verse. Flow was very interesting, and delivery just didn't have a lot of passion. This beat, in particular, is very low-key and chill, which in comparison to how Dean and Darnell were going at the start, is a very big comparison to go to jump between. So I can't, you know, I do like this was a lot more, again, about reacting. There's a lot of no's in the scene, but thousands know. Work put in behind the scenes. Obviously, reactors have to do a bunch behind the scenes, especially with FayZe themselves. They do have, at the end of the year, they're like top 50 Nerdcore songs of the year, which is an insane project to put together. If you think about how often artists drop, you know, if artists drop, what, every 2 weeks? If you look at channels like Rustage, like, that's over 20 videos, just them, that you've got to go through. And then there are hundreds of Nerdcore artists in the scene. So trying to go through all of them to put together a top 50 video is crazy impressive work. So, you know, yeah, FayZe absolutely puts in a bunch of work behind the scenes. But as an enjoyable verse, I can't say I enjoyed it that much. Unfortunately.
They never see his lord.
Yeah, I don't know how much I vibe with this beat in particular.
Bitch, I'm getting green like the screen of a fake backdrop. In my 30s now with this rapping shit, but I can't stop. Cruising with an army moving massively, so many call me Uncle Marvel. Made Moon Knight name a move after me. Legendary, you can only catch me in the master ball. Half of y'all leave me out discussions like I don't rap at all. Shout out my reactors, yo, we got it this time. They'll bear witness like Shwabadi watching the crime. Okay, I need
Hey, get it? Bear witness, Shwabadi, but nice.
Well, they see I'm a heathen dreaming of eating while my team excels. I mean it, we the leaders of the scene propelling towards the top. And we all shooting for it, y'all see us show. Yo, every time I spin it's a dub like John Cena's belt. Locking all the nonsense is any list that I'm not involved in, not a novice. Outshine your favorite rapper, still not acknowledged. Got a profit, y'all can get dropped for throwing a shot at Austin. Wish a nigga would, like I'm instigating Hashim.
See, nice. I really like that. Again, I do recognize the name Austin Simmer, but I don't think I've checked out much of their stuff, just in general. I really like that. The flow was really nice. Delivery was clean throughout. I really liked the voice, actually, for the delivery. That was nice. Some really nice bars. The green screen bar at the start was really, really good. Obviously, the Shwabadi line as well. Love the confidence, too, for this delivery. Clean. Really nice.
I'm not involved and not a novice. Outshine your favorite rapper, still not acknowledged. Got a profit, y'all can get dropped for throwing a shot at Austin. Wish a nigga would, like I'm instigating Hashim.
That was really nice. Okay, switching up beats again.
Hey everybody! It's your girl here. Testing.
Sorry, I am going to be very excited for this one because I absolutely adore that Amethyst Witch. I love her.
I was out
Hey, this beat's really fun. This beat's super enjoyable. Oh, is that it? I needed a lot more. I needed a lot more. That's it. Oh, that's sad. Okay, but that you know, that's more what I was thinking of going into this, referencing people's journey into the nerdcore scene. Tay has mentioned this a few times that they did what I think Divide, I want to say, was some of their first couple reaction videos, and then just from there, everyone welcomed Tay into the scene. You know, right now they're doing their own covers and stuff. They're writing their own music as well, just for being in this nerdcore scene and being inspired by everyone. So seeing Tay in here, brilliant. I've actually worked with Tay on my main channel where I make my own music. Some of you still don't know that I do my own music as well. So I've worked with Tay for a song which I absolutely adore. It's a great song. So seeing Tay out here, beautiful, beautiful, love. I just needed more. I needed more. I will say, while these beats are fine, the transition in between each one is very long. Is very long, that I feel like Tay could have filled out a lot more of this section before it transitions into someone else.
Next up, check the feelings of bombshell with the grace and if still from the depths of the darkness and the space.
Nina, are you rapping in your native tongue? Why have you not been doing that for fucking years? Hello? Why have you not been Nina?
Next up, check the feelings of bombshell with the grace and if still from the depths of the darkness and the spirit rises light and nobody can compare it to. With the love of those who knew what she stands for, how she moves. Yeah, they really made her bloom.
Oh, she's showing off. Right. Yes. I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that. That backing vocal's me. I forgot she asked me to record. Wow, how long ago did she ask me to record that? Wow, this project, this has been in the works for a hot minute then, because I remember recording that ages ago. Yeah, she asked me to do that bonus ad-lib. Completely forgot she said that line. Okay. Yeah, I'm yes to the first part. I don't think I'm allowed to comment on the second part of this line. I would get in trouble. But she does speak multiple languages. So that part is absolutely true. You decide yourself if you agree with the second line. I'm not saying anything. I will get in trouble. That's what you wanted me to record that line for, Nina, for this project? Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, these transition sections are very long for, I feel like, no reason. But hearing Witch and Nina back to back on here, I really like. The vocals are very clean. And here he is, very easily the most experienced, probably in both categories, on this list. Shwabadi, obviously, very big rapper. He's going to be the best rapper on this, without question. I shouldn't have to say that already. But God, his reaction channel is old. He doesn't do reactions anymore, or at least very rarely. But he was one of the bigger reactors in the scene before he sort of just stopped doing that. But yeah, his second channel's old at this point. So I'm curious what Schwab's doing here.
Yeah. Bye.
Ooh.
Put a bear in the booth again.
Bear in the
I'm doing
booth.
it for real this time.
Okay, check this out.
Made 6 figures off a hobby. I don't mean to flex, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
But I'm gonna bring the toys out, drifting in a clean yellow whip like naughty. Punchlines hit like shorties, Christ like they all want a piece of my body. Light work, they won't get to see me react like my upload schedule, shorty.
Okay, hold up. Hold up, he's going to bar out. Sorry, we're running it back because he's going to bar out. You look like Noddy? Who's referencing Noddy in 2026?
Put a bear in the booth again.
Alright, I'm doing it for real this time.
Okay, check this out.
Made 6 figures off a hobby. I don't mean to flex, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna bring the toys out, drifting in a clean yellow whip like naughty. Punchlines hit like shorties, Christ like they all want a piece of my body. Light work, they won't get to see me react like my upload schedule, shorty. Who put a goddamn bear in the booth in the first place? He's a freak with the work rate. Bros dropping songs on a weekend that he only started on a Thursday. I don't rock with anybody third rate, UK trio, my second and first mate. Duffy, they know the way that I walk and I turn every track to a birdcage.
Automatic. I want static like a TV signal. Don't get shocked and rip.
I was really expecting for Schwab to keep going. I was getting so into that. That verse is way too short. I was getting so into that. Okay. Yeah, easily best verse on here. So I know Mark Cooper's also going to pop off, but you get Shwabadi in the cipher. He's going to be top tier.
Second and first mate. Duffy, they know the way that I walk and I turn every track to a birdcage.
It's automatic. I want static like a TV signal. Don't get shocked at ripples. Couple missiles like a pain clone that trickles behind the pervy sage to make death official. My pin game is a Cyndaquil. Far off the bat like a Cyndaquil. I'm on the still. Belly the beast, call me Nine Tails. Got a bone to pick. You get marrow whack from the side rail. Carry on, we'll go beyond fire spin. Score competition down to the foreskin. So rub it in, SPF 40. Say win. Tar shot, you can't ignore me. Amen. So when I torch a second, it's combustion. Blades again like master moves like in a function. From the Hondo to a Hondo, that dog hit me. Hounding them like King Rocket and HQ.
I don't know why Cooper went off with the Pokemon bars, but you know I love me some Pokemon bars. Okay, really fun. This was just overall a really fun project. Again, Dean showing, getting people on to show love to the reactors in the scene. I think that's great. I think we need to be doing, as a community, more of that shit. We need to be doing more of that shit. Obviously, Dean does have his Peep Lounge as well, his little podcast. Little podcast sounds very disrespectful. I'm sorry. Dean does have the Peep Lounge podcast, which he does with a bunch of NERDCORE artists as well to dive into them and everything, which I also love. I really enjoy checking them out too. So, seeing this, great. I had a fantastic time. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this reaction. If you did, of course, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. You know, it's YouTube. I don't have to tell you. I really hope this gets a lot of traction and a lot of love in the community so Dean can do a second one and I can be on it. I volunteer. Bring me into this. Because I think this will be really fun to do. I think this will be great. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys in a... I have got to do my favorite verse. Shwabadi. What's the favorite verse of Shwabadi? I don't think I have to say that, actually. And I'll catch you guys in another reaction. Peace.